Hello and welcome again to Ares versus Wing Fighters, the 502nd Wing Fighters, not the second. That's a different unit. And we do not have the airborne deployed, which is interesting. Armor Company versus nothing yet. Overwatch, Luftwaffe, or Ground Offensive. Pretty standard stuff there. All good commanders. I have been informed that this guy is only playing airborne, but he surprised us all with it. Are they all clones? No, they're actually not clones. That's nice detail. Good stuff. Good job, Relic. Not giving us just clones. They actually have different beards. Alright, goes for the strategic one first. Yeah, pretty standard openings. Kübel, actually. Okay. It's not a horrible map for it. Especially against assault engineers. Because these guys just drop like flies. Do they actually get... What are the stuff these days? Destroy cover ability. Oh, that's cool. They got the Brit treatment. That's interesting. We had one already: repair times, survivability and weapon control under fire, and advanced accuracy on that 3. You do have to get like the perfect engagement with these guys, otherwise you're just gonna bleed to hell. Because they have atrocious received accuracy, but they do dish out good damage. Alright. The wing fighters are on the right. Probably gonna win against these Vox Grenadiers. But the Kubel is gonna say something about that. So I retract that statement. Especially like that's the Kubel stream. Just plucking away at retreating stuff. Now that's an interesting engagement. That's gonna be yellow cover engineers, even though it says green. Actually doing more damage on mid-range than I thought they would. But I think Sturmpires still do more. Oh, they do get the model in. So now's a good time to approach, and he does. But the double model drop here. And they actually win. Nice job. Oh god, will they get this? Okay, he's trying to get the wipe, but here comes the Kubel. And they do have the Scarper, and the full cap has been attained. Obtained. What's the difference between obtained and attained? Oh, that's a question. I think obtained is something like material, and attained is something non-material. For lack of a better word, I did have one going for me there, but apparently I lost the thread. This rifleman should clean these Vox up and might get some decent damage. He's trying for the push, but I think it's a little bit too late for that. But he's nice and close now, so we'll do nice amounts of damage while these riflemen try to shoot at the Vox Grenadiers and retreat. Storm Pioneers back on the field. Quick tech up, good stuff. Well, it's not that quick. But 3 Vox into Kubel is not too bad. Map's pretty blue.
Is ready for orders.
And the assault engineer hasn't quite paid off as of yet.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Using the Kubel nice and quick over here. Good stuff. No, they're very low. But the vet one pops, goes for the nade. Will it be enough? It should be. Oh, not quite. But here come the assault engineers, but with no health, they're just gonna die. But they get some value. Value has been gained, but just look at that. That's what I've been talking about. It pop, pop, pop. 3 shots, 3 kills. But very nice pickup there. Gets the Kubel, finishes it off, and actually gets a home with 3 models? 3 models. Good. But really needs an ambulance now. Well, then again, he lost most of the models, so if he replaces them, they're full health again, so it's one way to heal your squad. Just lose pretty much all of it. But yeah, these guys are pretty much useless for the time being. Always getting pretty nice, catches them out very quickly. Always when he's splitting the sandbags. Was the same situation over here.
A capture point is being
Oh!
overrun.
I should get home. But might drop another model?
Target secure.
Not quite.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Did it now. It did indeed. Nice job there. Grabs the cutoff for the one strategic point to his name. Here come the riflemen close up, and looks like the Volksgrenadiers can't hit for shit because this health bar didn't buckle at all. So someone needs to drink some target water. No, God, these guys really need an ambulance. Someone call this man an ambulance. Oh, whose mine is this? Oh, it's a shoe mine. So these guys are safe for the moment. Well, there we go. Problem solved again. The low health models got blown up. And the map's getting pretty red on the right and pretty blue on the left. And it looks like it's gonna stay that way for now. Not too bad, not too bad. Finally the ambulance coming up. Guns end for these poor men. Lux is in the build. A bit low in terms of map presence here for Ares. And he's gonna have to rely on the medkits from the Storm Pioneers. 2 healer squads up. He's trying to bait over the mine. And if he gets that bait, the Lux can clean it up. Pretty nice and quick.
Our supply lines have been cut. Americans are making a push.
They're making a push, indeed. Nice move for the cutoff. That cuts nothing off. Oh, they need healing. Genji wants his catchphrase back. Here comes the M20 chasing those guys down back to base, I imagine. That's just too tempting. But okay, Volksgrenadiers prevent that from happening. Ooh, get another nice snipe on the last guy there, but he's pretty healthy. Unless he's getting crazy RNG, he should be fine. Oh, misses the mine here. But he's just gonna go for the M20. Oh, doesn't get the block in. But will get the Faust, so that M20 should... Oh, did he get the Faust? He did not. But will it matter? I think the M20 is a little bit faster than the Lux. Oh, the bait of the gods! He doesn't take it. Oh no. And he's going forward again. Go forward again. No! What are you doing? Oh, display games. There we go. That's it. Good job there by Ares. Either doesn't take the bait or thought better of it.
Frontline units are being hung out to dry.
Yeah. Some people think that might be an obvious bait, but I like to think I always find it very hard to expect baits in the heat of the moment, but I think I've gotten pretty good at expecting mines in general and just avoiding the obvious paths for most of the time. And once you got used to like the M20 play of your enemies, it's pretty obvious when they will start to try and drive you over that. So very nice job there by Ares, not taking it. And also I love it seeing salvage being used. I'm so happy. These last 2 days have been really good. Seeing player utilizing that and not forgetting about it. There were so many tournaments from top players where I thought, just salvage everything and you could afford the Tiger. Oh, not quite quick there. So we'll get snared. Okay, my voice is starting to just dip. Storm Pioneer's a bit far away. Oh no, the Lux drove himself into a corner, so the steward is gonna clean it up, no questions asked. Oh no, actually, there is a question the Volksgrenadiers want to pose. Doesn't have the vet one to cloak away. So he can just chase that down, kill it, and be rid of it. Might actually want to start shooting again, there we go.
Sherman dozers have reached the front line.
Bada boom, bada bing goes the steward, I wanted to say the Lux. Oh, but the Puma's back on the field. Oh, nice shot by the steward though. Oh, vision block's damaged. And he's actually retreating away from him. Yeah, cannot see him. There we go, can see him. And that thing should be going down. Unless the quality Puma starts to miss all his shots. Oh boy. That's a typical Puma right there. There we go. Does get it eventually. No mercy for the garrison while he drops dead. And thank you, camera, for showing us that part of the map. Need to start to run away from there. Good. Losing Storm Pioneers is not recommended in winning games. Oh, gets into the point, prevents a decap. Good stuff. Nice map awareness. Hello. That is the worst spot for them to drop. Oh no, but they've been suppressed. I was about to say, that would have been the best value that any assault engineer squad would have ever gotten. No model drop while just deleting a Vulture squad, but the MG saves the day. Oh, nice reposition, fairly quick. I don't think we do not have grenades tagged, so we can't force that. So be a bit careful here. Actually get some model drop here. Oh, yeah, I should survive that one. Yeah, okay. Does get away. Yes, he does. Steward forced the MG away, so the retreat path has been secured. And uh-oh. That was really nice play. Actually moves up. Saw that the Puma was low and gets it. Nice. So Ares not quite microing that thing back into base. Pays the price for it. Steward gains even more value. And I'm very surprised that that thing hasn't gotten that one yet. Just want to say, it hasn't swapped the vehicle crew out of it or something like that. So I'm a little bit confused how that thing hasn't gotten that one out of 2 light vehicle kills of major importance. Okay, sweeps the mine, but thanks to him cleaning everything up, grabs that. Nice use of the assault engineers for some mineage. Good to see. Oh, misclick there. It's probably similar to me, like clicking on the mini-map instead of using the tag map. And then you just end up always next to the point. Oh no! Okay, I did like the one assault engineer, but the second one is just gonna bleed. Does enable him to place more mines. Maybe, it depends on the way he plays it, but I don't recommend it. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. Did manage to avoid the early bait, but then kind of just brain farted and forgot about it. So down goes the second Puma. Oh, that's a low on low engagement. Oh, rifleman. Oh my god. Just going to the wire. But the Vox Engineers do run away. Oh yes, indeed, it was a new steward because we lost the earlier one to the first Puma. That is indeed true. Brain fart on my part. There we go. Storm Pioneers force these guys off. I do have horrible short-time memory, so I do apologize. Oh! Nice, that should enable the Storm Pioneers to win that. Speaking of which, now I can finally check how much these guys are these days. Because they used to be so expensive. Oh, gets a lucky shot on the mine, but thanks to that being, for some reason, didn't quite kill everything. Oh, goes for the ground attack, not bad. How much are you? 28, so it's not too bad actually. I think it used to be like 35. So they're actually the same as regular riflemen. So if we can finally redact that statement. But they still die more often than riflemen. There we go, gets the force off on the right. Also triple cap, 283 to 500. Hasn't dropped a single one yet. Wait a second. Who are you? Why? Interesting. Maybe he misclicked the echelons and clicked the vehicle crew instead of the echelons. That's my guess. And now he's just committed. Or... oh my god, are we seeing the madman plays here? With the elite vehicle crew update, Thompsons? I'm gonna be honest. It's usually not worth it. I haven't tried it in a while, but they're just... with the vehicle crew, I know they are expensive. So they're not quite assault engineer levels, but these guys cost, I think, around the 33 mark. And I don't think the Thompsons do that terrible much damage. It's like, it's nice to use if you have a Jackson and you want to decrew an MG, you drive past it, you jump out, decrew the MG and jump back in. But yeah, look at that, that's not worth it, boy. Not with that veterancy. And they don't get combat bony either through veterancy. Just take what you can, get the increased repair speed, that's the big one for elite vehicle crews. And the increased veterancy gain. Take that and leave it at that. I do applaud the curiosity though. He tried. And he nearly paid for it. 30. Okay, it's actually also not that bad. What the fuck? How am I so wrong about these things? Alright, I'll take it back, but it's still not worth as a combat unit. Because you're still gonna bleed. Because they just die. End of story. And that is why it's expensive. Yeah, we still don't have any healing for Ares. So he's constantly in combat with really low squads. Has lost the third Volks at some point. Oh no, he's trying it again. Get repair criticals, repair time. Okay, at veterancy through they actually do get defensive bony. Nice job with these assault engineers. Gets it. Oh, beautiful play with the steward. Gets the engine block. Actually, surprised that he didn't chase that. Yet another Puma. Trying to save the fatherland from the American hordes. Ooh. Wait, what? Did we get a Faust off? I'm confused. Anyway. These guys should be quite quick on repair times. Oh, I have some airborne assault here. I think it also brings an anti-vehicle strafe in these days. Alright, there we go. Value gained. So it looks like these guys are better than I've been giving them credit for. Yeah, he needs to get out of the circle there. Oh, Puma's back in action. He's out for vengeance. Gets it. Nice job. There's the anti-vehicle strafe. Oh, but he might just get taken out by small arms fire at this level of health. Actually, pretty low cooldown on that thing. Once the veterancy kicks in. There we go. Gets it. Nice job. 183 to 500. And Ares is down to not much. Just a couple units with barely any veterancy. Hello. Oh no, never mind. I thought we lost the second assault engineer, but we did not. Good stuff. Alright, it's working. And I'm glad that this doctrine now actually works properly. You can utilize everything in this game. I'm still gonna say no to the Thompsons. Unless it's very situational, but not as a dedicated real combat squad. Didn't get pinned. But will the support crews get another model? No, they don't. So that 50 card's going down. Actually, 10 kills on an MG34. That's not bad. I'm actually very surprised by that. Oh, it's only just upgrading, so he gets the full cap here. Oh, these guys need to go. These guys need to go. These guys need to go. He does get the... Oh, very sloppy here by our Air Force boy. Does get the rifleman.
We're losing a capture point.
Finally gets a victory point to his name, but he's still struggling in that department.
Crowds are sniffing around.
So now let's see how that goes. He's going in for the approach. It's not bad. It's not bad. Actually, 2 squads firing at them. So if you use them wisely, they can do some decent work. Especially against all this unvetted stuff. But yeah, there we go. Has to get out of there now with the unvetted squad. Lieutenant capping the left. He did reconnect his fuel. These, I mean, okay, if you want to play them, you really have to play them in conjunction with the rest of the army and not as like a single harassing unit. Because that's just gonna make them die. It was a nice attempt though.
Our supply line just got cut off.
And he only lost 1 model, so it's not that bad. M10, that's a unit I haven't seen in a while. God damn you. Now you've also seen the southern part of the map. Courtesy by the mini freeze. Gets a Faustin, does he get the second one? No, not quite. Went for the crush, that's a time-old strategy with the M10. It used to be so much better at that. I think generally they must have nerfed crushing at some point. Because I feel it's not quite as easy to do anymore. I think that was when the cover changes hit. Where the units would like not... I don't know how they changed it. I think it was like they used to spread out too much. And it wasn't quite effective. Okay, the Major gets forced off. Vet 5 for the Sturm Pioneers. Huzzah! And there we go. The quick repair time's really now kicking in with the vehicle crews. So can keep these guys really well on the field. Okay, he's starting to build up an infantry corps again. Gets another Volksgrenadiers. Might have been worth it to get an Ober, I'll be honest. Maybe also just a second Fallschirm. Just to really rip up these low received accuracy units here. Oh god. Oh, will there be another model? No. Okay, so lucky there. Wolverine is just coming in for the crush into the mix of all of this. There's a demo charge sitting in the middle of the field. Wait a second, I just want to say, why is that cloaked? Oh my god, is that working? If he pulls it now, he probably would have gotten like 4 models. But if he tried to go for the full stall in open field with the demo charge, it's just gonna get discovered. Did he? Why did he run with the Raketen?
Our supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
The M10 is... Yeah, there we go. He should have pulled the trigger when they were close enough. Because it does have a surprisingly big radius. Sometimes bigger than you think it does. So I'm very surprised by this Raketen retreat. Because like the M10 is never gonna kill that thing. It can't crush it either. Nice, the Vet 5 Sturm Pioneer still getting value up top, even though they were suppressed for a long time earlier. So played that northern engagement very nice and calm. And profited from it. Oh! Nope. The poor vehicle crew just can't get the flank off on these MGs. They've tried like 4 times now and they've just been denied every time. But they're trying their hardest. Oh, they're currently firing at the wrong squad and allowing these engineers to close in. Oh god. Yeah, actually have to retreat there, but there are no veterancy, no upgrade. So that engagement will change in the near future. Okay, nice force up top. Vet 4 MG, that's pretty good. Nice position here for ground attack and very quick on the draw. Beautiful shot. getting some really nice value out of this MG. It's very rare you see like MG34s performing that well. 15 kills already. Might be worth just popping the incendiary round with that thing. Because with that 5 it's actually gonna, with the increased accuracy and everything, it's just gonna murder things. Once you pop that incendiary. Oh, the Bat 5 Sturm Pioneers catch the 50 cal, have to retreat. Nice job. Okay, that's the battle of the gods. Can they pull it off? Can they pull it off? The double Thompson. They got 2 models. 1 model. And they just die. I am disappointed.
Our supply line just got cut off.
The M10 always really sounds like it's brutally struggling with the engine. I'm not sure if it was underpowered in real life. Relic has a good track record of like using real vehicles to sample the audio.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
And I think there are still some working M10s out there in the world. So it might not only just sound like it might just be the reality. I just know that the turret is hand cranked. Oh, and bad timing. Oh, but actually has flanking speed. Is he gonna go for the left? No, he's just gonna go straight. Trying to get the bonus speed on the road. Oh, don't take a shot. Oh, but he's out of range. The little twist and turn. Actually outranges it. Oh no, but the Panzerfaust gets it. Nice job. No snare here though. And these Fallschirmjägers are just gonna have a field day here while all this is going on. So really nice job by Ares. Actually getting a lot of control of the map. So every time he does pull something off, he also gains value from it in terms of map control. Okay, stays in there for the major RT. It's not Vet 2 yet, so no increased barrage. So just walks away from the explosion like a cool guy. And profits. Keeps it in play. Nice job.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Oh my god, is that a Howie Sherman? It is a Howie Sherman! Well, that's a meme team if I've ever seen one. I love it. That is a great game. It's basically just a Brumbear with a little bit... with a... like a little bit more utility. And with like a slower trajectory, I'd say. Yeah, that's definitely slower than a Brumbear. So it's pretty decent, but it's also fairly expensive. Actually, it's okay. 380, 140. It's not too bad. 14 pop cap though. How much is the comparison here? 16 for a M36 and 12 for Sherman. So yeah, it fits just fine. You do have to use attack ground with them quite often just to get those accurate shots, but if you do, you can get pretty nice value. Seeing a lot of bazookas added to the mix here, because he knows that the Howie Sherman can't stand up to the P4. German tanks definitely better at shrugging off high explosive shells than most allied tanks. Yeah, okay, gets away. Yeah, these guys took a lot of damage just from that lone Vox here. So far looks like he just lets that thing shoot by itself. Okay, oh, nice shot by the V4. Finally getting some healing for those poor German soldiers. Oh, here comes the Faust. That's got the D crew. Nice job. He's chasing that. That's brave. With such an expensive squad and pays for it. Nice. Always nice back and forth here up on top of the map. It's like more of the skirmish phase, but at least it's all ongoing throughout the entire game. So I'm very happy to see that. Both players not neglecting it. Pretty quick pin there, but wasn't quite in position to prevent the cap in time. Jeez, but the bulldozer Sherman with a broken engine is just so slow. Hey, we're up to veterancy 2 and 6 kills versus, I believe, probably 15 lost models.
Krauts are sniffing around our asses.
They're getting caught out again. They just can't catch a break. But R is still struggling with the victory point control.
75 points remaining.
Air Force really on top of these things. Excellent play there. Oh, yeah, I should get home. 50 cal.
Capture point is being
Long range,
overrun.
green cover. It's not take a while for the stat suppression to kick in. Goes for the crush, pushes the shooting model out of the way. There we go, some nice... Oh no! The bulldozer shot in a very bad spot. And decides to just go for it. No, you need to retreat back to your bazookas. Retreat back to your bazookas. Reverse! Too late. The smoke comes in too late. That thing's dead. Oh, what? There we go. Ah, that was not well played there by Ares. He started to panic. Sorry, not Ares, but by the Air Force boy. Started to panic, drive forward. Need to reverse back into your AT, keep the front armor facing.
We're losing a capture
Unfortunate loss there. Didn't get to see much use of the bulldozer Sherman. We have another M10 coming up. Counter the P4. We do have enough fuel for another Panzer IV, which is probably what you should be going for. You don't need anything more fancy against the USF forces. Especially not once you know your enemy actually does fight with the M10 and the bulldozer. Nice job. Gets... Oh no, he lost his Vet 5 MG. That's unfortunate. So Ares did mess up in the north, but played the south better. And a Howie Sherman is more worth than a Vet 5 MG. Well, I guess you could argue about that point. But you definitely want to get rid of your enemy's armor. It's a trade you should make. Okay, we're up to 2 Fallschirmjäger for quite a while now. Second one still missing the upgrade. Okay, it's just taking it. Assault engineers actually cleaning those up rather efficiently. While I say that while the other one dies. Okay, gets away with all 3 models. Not bad. Ares finally with some victory points, but that's still a long way to go. Oh, where's that MG facing? Okay, in the right direction, but doesn't get the pin, but he needs to running. Oh no. Air Force now with it starting to mess up, losing his grip on the game. I think he's just trying too hard to close it down. Maybe it's fatigue as well. It's pretty late. I don't know where he's from. But in Europe it is already past midnight.
capture point is being overrun.
That's just a lot of bleed and general losses for Air Force here. R is not quite tilting as a match I've seen of him before today, where he kind of threw the game halfway through after some unfortunate engagements. Oh no!
Capture point is
Run away! No! Not the vetted assault engineers.
unit being wiped out.
Oh wow, we're actually up to 3 squads of those now.
Swing the gun. They're on the flank.
But does get the Panzer IV. Oh, the slow turret traverse though. Does get it though. And gets out, and yeah, nothing on the retreat to really punish him. But he did lose the Raketenwerfer. That's pretty big. While all that was going on. Nice, uses the everything to repair here. Good job. Finally we got an over squad that we've seen earlier on north side of the map. Okay, MG has been recruited. Already Vet 1. Not bad for such a short amount of time.
Losing a capture point.
I'm hearing some things. Okay, just double Fallschirms, having a bad time. Oh no. And now it's ours time to throw. Loses the Obersoldaten in the middle. Loses a Fallschirmjäger.
Just got a report of an infantry unit
Vet
being
5
wiped
Storms just trying to get on the back of this 50 cal.
out. Point is being overrun.
Enabling the Fallschirmjägers to close in. Needs to start running away with them now. Or does he? Oh, he jumps out to get the... Oh no! Oh no! The automated repair. If you jump out of the vehicle, you need to give them another order if you want them to fight. Otherwise, they will automatically start repairing, and as we've seen there, the Fallschirmjägers are not gonna muck about. They're just gonna clean you up and mow you down like fresh grass on a Sunday.
One of our capture points.
Holy hell, they went down fast. That's a fresh M10 for the Wehrmacht.
Capture unit being wiped out.
Also an LMG 34 for the assault engineers, but that looks pretty meager now. That was a brutal engagement.
Just got cut off.
And I think Ares has it now.
Combat engineers on the line.
After that mess of an engagement earlier.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Okay, the last ditch M10 is probably gonna try and hunt that thing down. We only have that one Sturm Pioneer that had to retreat to repair that. Yeah, it's just gonna ignore these Fallschirmjägers, I imagine, and just go for the kill on the abandoned Wolverine. Oh no, he's going for the crush! Which gives the second Vulcan unit time to get the Faust off, and then maybe just a recrew. Okay, they didn't get the Faust off. Okay, looks like he's gonna get away with it. No. Oh, now comes the Faust. We still have the main gun active here. Here comes the engine damage. Oh, and he survives! And the main gun destroyed! What a... How lucky was that? And another abandon! Oh no!
Lost a medium tank.
What is happening? There we go, that's the GG. Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty amazing. Yeah, that's one for the yup-tups. I think that was entertaining, even though the last half of the game was pretty baller in terms of throws and counter throws. But I enjoyed that. Oh, let's check those match stats out, how effective all these squads were. As always, if you want to know something about depression, details in the comments below. I'll do a Q&A at some point. I hope you see you next time. Let's check those stats. Come on. Hurry up, game. It's late here, and I need to sleep. Please? There we go. 178 to 134. Yeah, Air Force really lost control in the last 10 minutes of the game. And then he started really to bleed hard. I'm actually kind of surprised how the army value doesn't reflect that. Yeah, he does take the dip here at the last 5 minutes, I guess it was only. But the rest of the game was pretty nice. Constant map pressure on all flanks. Pretty huge losses for both of them. I actually lost 2 Fallschirmjägers at some point. Those 2 Vogues Grenadiers. But then the heavier wipes came in later. And the 3 Pumas in the end. Just did manage to just about kill everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.